Hi Aquarius Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Aquarius, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread, no clarifiers needed, due to you being wonderful Aquarians, but that just is what I was guided to do for this reading. Also, given what I just channeled for your title. So we'll go ahead and get started. I've already pre-shuffled the deck. I will shuffle a few more times to get your energy flowing in the deck even more. You do have a total of 7 cards for your reading here, as we do have these 6 of Swords that wanted to pop out. We have a popper here. And this being about moving away from what no longer serves you. Being assisted and supported. And this energy here, do take what resonates. Some of you may be this person here that's assisting and supporting feminine energy, who is also a mother, helping this person to move towards greater healing, and then also the greater strength and buildup of heightened spirituality, with that 2 of Swords being next to that 4 of Swords, where I'm getting that 2 of Swords being connected to going within to get that win. Swords is your energy, air energy, and then also Gemini and Libra. 6s have to do with unconditional love. So with the impact of those 2 6s there, just getting this being, a balanced energy, moving greater towards balance. And with that energy of that masculine being the steer to help this feminine go forward, I feel it's about one person representing a 6 and the other person representing a 6. And that unconditional love. Aquarius Moons. And that just speaking to also a 6 of Cups energy of sharing and caring and kindness. Coming away from choppy waters and moving more towards calm waters. And again, that could be you. It's poppers galore up in here. And again, with the title, it just, everything that's happening, it totally makes sense. So I hope you enjoy this reading. Aquarius Moons. Okay, your first card. I'm not doing reversals. We have the 8 of Swords. Very interesting too, because this also came out in the Capricorn moon reading. I love the alignment and the energies that continue to kind of resonate as a collective, where it just shows how connected we all truly are. This is a situation I feel that one is moving away from, taking a dip of that toe into the water, moving more towards emotional fulfillment. Possibly feeling like you've been bound or stuck in a situation, unable to see the truth. But I feel that this is preparation from that 2 of Swords of going within. So as much of a detriment this could be, feeling stuck, feeling bound, being surrounded by 5 of Swords and 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords being energies that are doing, whatever it takes to win. And then 3 of Swords being backstabbing, betrayal, third-party situations. This has all been preparation to help one to elevate. And that did come through in that 6 of Swords, to come into greater heightened spirituality, to know that one is never stuck in a situation. I feel that Aquarius Moons are kind of the leader in this here when it comes to this and representing this, and this just being a part of that energy that each of us has as zodiac signs, to be able to support energies, which is another reason I feel I was guided to do that spotlight series. Realizing that we have these energies in all of us. It's not just one particular sign or even our zodiac chart. We have all of the zodiac signs within us. But getting back to this energy here, I just feel it's about, being in certain situations to help one to elevate and to come into greater heightened spirituality and strength and power. Knowing that one really has that sunlight from within, that glow, that shine, to be able to see the truth from within themselves and have that feel with that toe to connect to a greater power and allow that flow to go to the foot and to bring itself up all the way through those chakras, to have that knowing from within when it comes to the crown chakra, receiving those downloads to do what's necessary to be in that Six of Swords and move away from what no longer serves. This 8 is also having to do with prosperity. So I feel that this is also about taking a leap of faith and doing what's best for one when it comes to that prosperity. Knowing that this situation here is not a prosperous feeling. So willing to take that next step, and that being a part of that foot energy there, going into that water towards greater emotional fulfillment, towards more calm waters. Also feeling that those waters are very calm there too. And so doing the work from within to make that movement forward. And this is more of your energy here, air energy, and then also Gemini and Libra. 8 energy, also scorpionic energy, so I'm just getting occult energies being used as well, and not just being a part of what all came through with that elevation and the healing of the chakras. This water being very healing energy here too, to help with the cleansing and the clearing of those chakras. Knowing that one, does not deserve to be in this situation of that 8 of Swords and possibly feeling stuck and surrounded with that 5 of Swords and that 3 of Swords. Your second card. And also too, as above, so as below. We have the Knight of Wands. Now, I just have to go with what's coming right away, but I'm getting fuckboy stance here. So dealing with someone who is very in and out, and that being a part of the reason that there's a stuck energy. So I feel that this is almost like a magician energy who has done some trickery to try to manipulate a situation, and having a feminine energy feel as though they're stuck and that they may be coming to the rescue. But this is in and out behavior here. Coming back and forth and having their wand in hand. So possibly, feeling as if they're using their magician energy here, trickery energy. And I am getting that here, holding this wand, and that's being very symbolic of what the magician looks like too in the magician card. And I'm also getting that with that one, the magician card being a card of 1. But coming towards this feminine energy here with wand in hand, and that could be a part of that, both the magician energy and the fuckboy stance here too, wanting to use and take advantage of this feminine here to, gain their sunlight here, knowing that they have this strong energy, and, using their trickery to try to overpower this feminine here, but coming back and forth to take advantage of what it is that this feminine has from within, this power, this luck, this magic that they have. And giving the portrayal that they may be coming to the rescue, but they're completely taking advantage of this. And that just coming from the Knight energy here. The Chariot connected to this, that can be about the amount of movement that's taking place. But with this not being the Chariot and this just being a component, just getting this as being a part of that, what was first coming to me with this being fuckboy stance behavior here, which is very irresponsible. I do feel that this is all happening for a reason, to bring about lessons and to help this individual see the error of their ways. This is fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a fucus. The third card. Yep, here's the lessons. So we have justice here, and because of a situation that's been taking place here, fairness and balance is being brought into the situation, this being supportive energy from divine. This is Libra energy. This is also your energy here too, with 11th house energy. And I do feel that this is, I feel, with me mentioning a fucus moons having leadership when it comes to that whole energy of representing this Eight of Swords and what it truly stands for. I feel it's a collaboration of working together to help divine feminines to know their true power, their true worth, and what it is that they really truly bring to the table, and how, you know, it can be easy to put oneself in a vulnerable situation in order to receive love. And this being a lesson for the feminine to know that if it does not feel good, you do not have to stay. And for also to, again, the lessons coming through very hard, I feel, for this masculine energy is this Knight of Wands here. But this just being seen, God sees everything. You know, and whoever it is that you believe in, it's all seen. Nothing is ever hidden. It doesn't matter if, you know, a situation takes place where it's just, you know, behind closed doors. There's no such thing. And I feel that's kind of a replica of what's here with these swords, where they may represent blockages or doors, but there's space in between each of these swords here. And I feel that's a part of the energy that you bring as an Aquarius moon energy here. And I do feel for a lot of you, you know, you may be this feminine here, and coming into your strength and your power, this is what you truly represent here. Fairness and balance, being a great humanitarian, but also being very powerful. Powerful to bring yourself out of any situation that is not going in your favor here. And you bringing justice to a situation where you've been mistreated and totally disrespected and taken advantage of. So the truth being delivered on a situation and fairness and balance being brought in. And I'm also seeing a lot of you being this Eight of Swords with that toe right there. The magic coming through from this water, you manifesting and creating better for yourself, as I see that toe right there peeking out. 11th house energy is you here. I'm also getting High Priestess energy with this 10, creating also a 1. This being Roman numeral, but it breaks down to a 1. So we have 1 and 1 here, where I'm getting High Priestess energy here too. In between those pillars, the veil of justice here. So you being able to transform yourself in all different forms that are necessary. You being a true magician. I feel this is more of a 3D based magician that is using their energy improperly. This is more elevated energy, where you, again, it's about choices and making the choice to put oneself in a situation, but realizing you can easily get yourself out of it. Justice being brought to a situation where things are going to be fair and balanced. Consequences will be delivered and lessons will be learned for everyone involved. I'm going to move this down just so, actually, let's move it over here so we can still keep it in the reading here. Your 4th card. We have the Devil. And so with this coming out after the Justice card, just getting this being a part of that result of what's coming through connected with this situation here, and it being very toxic. Even with it coming under the 8 of Swords, a very toxic situation here. This having to do with obsession, that taking for granted, taking advantage of, abusing a great opportunity here to be involved. You know, this person here, to be involved with this feminine energy. And take what resonates, because I feel that, you know, this is kind of reaching everyone here that's involved. So this could be you. I'm more on an integral level, though. So for a lot of you, I'm getting you being divine feminines here, who have experienced and are going through an experience here with the Knight of Wands and that fuckboy mentality and behavior to gain. And that being a part of that 5 of Swords, doing whatever it takes to win. And it just being very toxic. Saturnian energy being a part of this here too. So with that Devil energy and what comes with this, Saturn is all over this and behind this in the first damn place. This being a card of 15. This is also a 6 energy. So this transmutation of this Devil energy is that 6 of Swords. So going from this more negative energy into a positive energy, moving away from the 6 of murkiness into that 6 of Swords of moving away towards more calm waters here. This could also be about addictions and, again, that mentality of, you know, being vulnerable and putting oneself in a situation in order to receive, And that being about, self-esteem, not really knowing one's true value and self-worth, but also being in a situation where there's possibly hope or expectancy, and realizing that you don't have to be in that situation either. Love just is. And the energy of love is also connected to this too, with the Lover's card being a card of 6. And so if it's not in that manner or that format, the call to action is to move towards what is, not to try to make something what it isn't. And I feel that's a part of the lesson here for the Divine Feminine here. And I do feel too that this Devil energy, it also has to do with the potency of the Divine Feminine and how it can be so easy for that Divine Feminine to be taken advantage of or taken for granted when it comes to all energies, because there's magnetism and Divine Feminine attracts all energies. And so just realizing that the choice that's been made, there's been an attraction here to a lower vibrational energy that has used magician trickery. Your 5th card, the 4 of Pentacles. And I'm just getting this being about withholding, doing what it takes to win at all costs, it being very hurtful towards another person. This is, God's child. We're all God's children, but doing offenses towards someone who is also created in love, it's a very detrimental mistake. But I feel, again, this is all taking place as a part of a lesson here. 4 being connected to the energy here, with this being the 4th card. Cancerian energy also coming through connected to this, and I feel it's that more lower level of Cancerian and the other side of that situation. Seeing those scales there, I feel it's about that choice there too, where you can be on one side of the scale or another side of the scale, or you can be balanced and be in both energies and have neutrality and polarity. But overall, this just being someone who is very stubborn. This could be Emperor energy here too, with the Emperor being a card of 4 in the Major Arcana. This is Pentacles energy, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And with the sun rays that are behind this energy, I'm just getting this being about illumination of this particular person here and their spot being blown wide open. The jig is up, the game is over, the goodies are no longer coming at the expense of this Divine Feminine, where, again, I'm feeling a lot of this could be you here. And again, take what resonates, but I'm just getting, like what I'm hearing, because the title is I Told You So. And so I do feel that, for a lot of you as feminines here, representing a Queen of Swords, but letting your guard down and finding yourself yet again in another situation where you thought you were receiving, but realizing it's not what you want, and it being more connected to this toxic energy here too. So I feel that there was a warning given when you allowed this particular person to come in. And so now the consequences are coming through, because there's been a light shined on what's really been happening by you going within to discover the truth from within yourself and taking that dip of that toe in the water to free yourself. And in doing so, you transform into this justice energy to bring justice to a situation, and this being the I Told You So. So now we have the illumination of this particular person here, and then again, the consequences to follow. Karma is coming through, and I feel that's also connected to this here with that 8, and the 8 symbol being the infinity symbol, as above so is below. You transmuting the negative energy of magician in the reversal energy and doing your own magician thing here and transforming yourself into that justice energy and bringing that to this whole situation here. This person was withholding and not being reciprocal, not doing the right thing, being greedy, being stingy, and being stubborn. Doing a lot of taking and not doing a lot of giving, and also taking advantage of someone who is also created in love. Your 6th card, Knight of Pentacles. And what I'm getting here is that This is about that pinnacle being withheld and it being slow to be offered here. I'm also getting that this could be about a new offer that is now coming towards you as a part of justice here, as we have two different knights here. But I'm getting there because I'm just getting across the board here, this whole row representing this energy here of a masculine energy. And this could even be about all the different energies as a part of healing the masculine from within for this feminine energy here, to know their true self-worth and value. So having dealt with a lot of masculine energies that have all these energies here, but one final energy embracing and having all of these energies here. And so in that healing and, you know, discovering the truth from within and realizing that you don't have to be in this situation, that you can make change and not be surrounded by a 5 of Swords and 3 of Swords all the time in order to receive any kind of abundance, affection, or love. You can bring and be this beautiful balanced energy of that humanitarian and Lady Liberty and bring justice to a situation so that you can receive what it is that is rightfully yours. And so with that, on the flip side of this, I'm getting this Knight of Pentacles also being about an offer that may have seemed slow to come in, and that just due to the amount of healing that needed to take place. There needing to be an awakening of the experiences that this feminine you possibly here, for those of you resonating, have gone through, and the healing that needed to take place in order for this Pentacle to now be offered. This Knight of Pentacles on the more positive side is seen as the most responsible knight in the deck here. And again, this is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Also a part of Chariot energy. So with that and, you know, this being Pentacles and that Capricorn energy being present, I do feel, you know, with the Capricorn card being here, again, this could be about, you know, this entire energy of one person, but I'm just getting there being also the message too of more of an upside here with this coming underneath the Justice here. So justice coming in for stagnancy when it comes to an offer and there just being abuse of the situation, but then also a more positive energy that's coming through due to the lessons that are coming through and cycles closing because of awareness of a situation where one has felt stuck, untying themselves and freeing oneself. You're a sovereign being. And so in being that sovereign individual, you're now bringing that offer in. And I hope that makes sense. And with that Chariot energy, getting away from that negative energy, again, it's the polarity energy of Cancer and Capricorn. So Cancerian energy being present, with that 4 energy, that being about the true unconditional love and what that really represents, and that feeling of security and protection, and giving that love and that nurturance, and knowing what that truly feels like, knowing that you don't have to put yourself in vulnerable situations in order to receive something that isn't really coming through. Let's see what we have on the bottom. Bam. And that's all. Tower moment for the individuals that have been a part of lower vibrational behavior that has been unfair, that has caused, you know, any kind of detriment to not only the divine feminine, but everything that is connected to her. Justice being brought in, structures being brought down, things being over and completed. And I feel that this is about the consequences for the behavior that's taken place towards this divine feminine here. By divine feminine being in their power and bringing justice, realizing their worth and elevating to bring justice to a situation, and now offers being coming through here, and change being made for the better. And I'm not even going to say good luck to this person here, because I do feel that's a part of the lesson for divine feminine too. It's to have compassion, that being a part of Cancerian energy too, but also realizing that you can't be nice to everyone. You can love them from a distance, but the actions have to be more distinct when it comes to that love and how it is that that love is distributed, because it can put one in this situation here. and that being a part of the lesson. All right, so Aquarius moons, this was your wonderful reading. I do hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. This is a part of that I told you so here too, this tower that's coming in for this masculine energy. The feminine told you so. Take great care. I love you. Peace.